Tyra Banks reveals disgusting and erotic habit of digging dirt from her man's feet, popping pimples. I like the toe. Tyra Banks' week-long guest co-hosting stint on Today with Jenna and Friends is the unhinged pop culture gift that keeps on giving, with the latest yield of treats coming in the form of brown and green gunk, which the supermodel finds between her man's toes. Days after the 51-year-old America's Next Top Model host told anchor Jenna Bush Hager on air that she sometimes finds food crumbs in her bed and eats them days later, Banks one-upped herself and revealed to the daughter of President George W. Bush that she has a penchant for picking, popping, and scraping things off her family members' appendages. I like to pick. I like the toe, and if it has some stuff in it, I don't mind digging it out, Banks told Hager. But I have a kit. You have to have a kit. Some alcohol, some stuff. Doing her journalistic duty, Hager quickly inquired with a follow-up question. Who are you doing that to? She asked. Anyone that wants it. My mom, my friends, my man, my son. And then a pimple? If you had a pimple, I would be staring at you, Banks admitted, referring to her boyfriend, Louis Belandra Martin. What would be your mental track? Hager asked, with Banks replying, I want it so bad, I just love it. Banks called her habit an addiction and said it's disgusting and erotic at the same time because it touches those parts of her. You know what I'm talking about, people, Banks said, turning toward the crowd, before Hager asked her pal where she draws the line when it comes to extracting things from people's bodies. Nether regions. I'm not picking up in those. If somebody's like, oh, can you check this? I'm like, no, that's where I draw the line. Chest up and knees down, it's on. I'm not popping and picking nothing outside of there. She then paused and looked toward Hager, cooing, God, I wish you had a pimple. Though the segment had run its course, Banks persisted, kicking the topic of discussion back into high gear. Sometimes they stink, Banks said of the feet she picks. The toenail, because there's been stuff in there. The jam. The toe jam is up in the nail, and then you pick, and sometimes it's different colors. Sometimes it's brown, sometimes it's green. When the off-camera crew started having audible reactions to her remarks, Banks again turned toward the crowd and said, Come on, you guys, you know this. The reveal came one day after Banks hosted one of her alleged toe donors, her mother, Carolyn London, who spent a segment of the talk show sobbing alongside Banks after the supermodel filmed a moving tribute to her.